Hey, this is Jeff, and today I'm starting something I've always wanted to try, a pacifist run of Fallout 3.
Are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a boy. If you've watched my previous series, you know that I tend to prefer nonviolent solutions to problems, but I'm not above serving justice with a bullet when I think somebody really deserves it. But no more. Today is born a kinder, gentler Jeff. This is going to require a slightly different character build than I typically use, but really not that far off since I always put a heavier emphasis on speech and barter than most people do. I'm not going to make the mistake I made with Courier Haley in my first walkthrough of Coito Ergo Sum, who was so heavily tilted towards persuasion that she had the minimum possible hit points in the game and couldn't even survive combat long enough to run away from the danger. And my name is Jeff, of course. The only mod I'm using is a customized version of Belthan's face gen race, which makes my face a preset. There we go.
You're going to look a lot like your dad.
Which is surprisingly true. The game morphs your dad's face slightly based on the player's face gen parameters, which you might not notice if you're using one of the vanilla races, but with the face gen race it can be a lot more noticeable. I'm also going to cut a lot of the intro sequence because most people have seen it too many times already. We'll just put Teddy on the chair. I will, of course, be taking the Animal Friend perk as soon as it's available. And I'm just going to skip to the end of the special book and set up my stats on the summary page. That looks about right. I would have lowered agility more since I won't be using guns, but it also affects your run speed, which I will probably be doing a lot of.
Surprise!
Stanley, you turned the lights
There's
on too fast.
Dad, looking more like me than he usually does.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Can you believe it? He is growing up so fast. Are you having a nice party? 10 years old. My. Seems like only yesterday that your daddy came.
Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with you talking about my dad coming.
Here you go. A nice sweet roll that I baked for you just this morning. And it's all for you. No sharing required today.
I'm hungry, and that stupid robot destroyed the cake. Give me that sweet roll you got from old lady Palmer.
You do look hungry. What, your mom drank up all the ration coupons again?
Don't you talk about my mom, you little punk.
You have to wind it up.
The origin story of what will become my signature strategy. Provoke enemies and kite them into danger.
Butch, what do you think you're doing? Leave him alone.
Jonas is waiting for you downstairs on the reactor level. Go ahead. I don't think anyone will mind if you slip out for a few minutes.
Right. Can we... Yes! I got past Beatrice. I wasn't sure if her four-screet radius covered the whole intersection, but obviously it doesn't. Is she gonna follow me down here? Nope. No depressing poetry for me this time, lady. Ha ha ha!
Are you ready for your surprise?
What kind of surprise?
The Overseer gave you your Pip-Boy, and you're old enough to do some work, so I figure you're old enough for this. Your own BB gun. It's a little old, but it should work perfectly.
Nothing wrong with a little competitive shooting, I guess.
Careful, it's a rad roach. Think you can take care of that with your BB gun? Just aim and shoot. You'll be fine.
Dad, I'm a pacifist and an animal lover, and I've only had this Pip-Boy a few minutes, but green on the compass means it isn't even hostile. Since it's friendly, I'm going to give it a piece of sweet roll and see if I can domesticate it. There it is. What? Dad, there's a force field or something over by this locker. Is this some kind of sick joke? What the hell? Every single door out of here is locked. Well, if I'm going to shoot something harmless and unaware, let's see how you like it, you sick bastard.
Stop screwing around. Ah, what in God's name is wrong with you? Stop screwing around.
Now get over here and look at it. It is not hostile.
You can do this. Stop screwing around.
Well, Dad's not going to let me out of this level until the radroach is dead, so I'm going to call it a day. The natural lifespan of a cockroach is about a year, so assuming the same is true for radroaches, I'll see you next April Fool's Day. Until next time.